Hi everybody, I am Makeup by Nancy and we're here today with one of my 2018 brides, Ashley, and we are recreating this beautiful wedding look that she had. She was the natural bride, and stay tuned and see how we did it. Okay, here we are with Ashley, and she was one of my past brides from last year. So I had already primed her skin before the video, but here's where I just do a little concealer, and I use the DNI Dual Active Concealer, Dual Action Concealer from DNI Cosmetics, and DNI Cosmetics stands for David Nicholas International. And David is my teacher, my mentor, and good friend. So we use a little concealer in areas we need to cover up. Anything that's pink. Now Ashley has some beautiful freckles, so when you're getting your makeup done, if you have freckles, you need to spell it out with your makeup artist initially. If you love your freckles and you want to see them, or if you hate them and you want them all covered up, because that is, we don't read minds, so we need to know how you feel about them. So, all right, I am going to be airbrushing Ashley with my Temptu Hydralock. I use the manual handheld compressor. She is one of our fairer girls, so she's using color number 1, also known as porcelain. And that would be my color as well. And one thing about these little bottles, the little roller ball can sometimes get stuck in the spout, so that we need to get a safety pin and shove it down. So we'll be right back. Okay, we fixed that problem and now we have makeup in our compressor. So this has 3 buttons you push. I'm going to start with the first one, which is a slow dispense, when I come up here by her hairline, because 9 times out of 10 the bride's hair is already done, so you don't want to get all this makeup in her newly styled hair. Also, while you kind of keep a protection. And now we'll just come down by her face. And then we'll just kick up the speed a little bit to do an all over finish down under her jawline, behind her ear. And there we have a beautifully airbrushed face. And I take a stippling brush, or a stipple brush, however way you say it, and I just go in and I blend it around. And you may not see it in the video because of the light shining on her face, but you can still see her beautiful freckles. They're just masked behind one layer of airbrush foundation. So, and then from here we go to eyebrows. Now Ashley has very faint eyebrows because she is a natural redhead, like I used to be. As I got older, my red hair went away. And we just softly fill them in. All right, and these are the MAC Precision brow pens that I love. This is one of the older styles. They make them a little different now, but I like the way this one feels better. But I can't tell you what color it is because with this style, the writing wore off very quickly So I can just tell you it's a lighter color. And then because her wedding day was a bright, sunny, beautiful fall day, a lot of these pictures were outside. So if I don't fill in her brows a little bit more, she's not going to look like she has them in those wedding pictures, because editing will reduce your makeup by about 20%, if not more, depending on who is editing your pictures. I know Ashley's photographer, and I know her editing style, so I was able to accommodate her editing of her photos by meeting the photographer halfway. Good. We have brows. Okay, and next up we will do a little eyelid primer. I'm going to use the Urban Decay purple. It's how they have a few different primers. The one I use is purple. This is the Primer Potion. I've had nothing but success with this. So why fix it if it's not broke, right? Let me just put this all over her eyebrows, eyelids. We are real people, and this is a real video, and we're going to make we're going to trip over our words for real. Good. So I let that primer just sit on our eyelids, and then we'll get ready for her eyeshadow with her eyeshadow palette. That's over here. Ashley used 3 colors. She used MAC shades, Yogurt, Quarry, and Blackberry. And Yogurt is a very soft pink shade that I'm just going to put all over her lid, all the way up to her brow. The brushes I'm using on her are from MAC. This one is the 252. I love this brush. It's nice and flat, and it's yellow, so you can see when you clean it that it's clean. Whereas a black brush, you can see when it's clean. And this is the 224, another favorite. And here I will use some Blackberry, which is here, and do it right in her crease. Okay, open your eyes for me. Good. Close. And a little on this side. And this is where I ask our model if she can hold on to that for me, so I can come over here and use 2 hands. That's that. And then we'll take our, I think it was this one actually, Quarry, and put this on her lid. Okay. So we have a very soft eyeshadow, nothing too harsh, and things that complement her. And then I will do up here in her brow a tiny bit of a soft cream to just raise her brow a little bit up and open her eyes a little bit more. Simple eyeshadow. Next up, it's eyeliner. We use some of this Black Track fluid line, and I Just put a little bit on the back of my hand. And I roll around brushing it to make it pointy thin. So enough for lining her eyes. Close. Okay, open. Good. Close. All right. This eye. Okay, opening in. Good. Close. All right. And then here is where I will mascara and be back in a sec. All right. So the mascara I use is MAC False Lashes Waterproof. I always use waterproof on weddings. And I open it up, but I take it disposable and I put it inside. And having it disposable too, with that's not a black, allows you to take the wand out and see how low you are on mascara, because these black ones that come with it, you can never tell. So here we're be replacing this one by the weekend, if not by the end of the day. All right, look down. Let's do a little light mascara. Okay. And that's that. And then Miss Ashley is going to wear some lashes that she wore on her wedding. These are the Ardell Demi Wispies. And the first thing I do is check size, because you don't want to put a lash on there that's too big. Close. Yeah, those would be uncomfortable if I put that whole thing on her. So I'm going to trim a little chunk off the inner corner. Just a little bit. And then I'll trim off this little tail on the end. I use the Duo Green latex free lash glue. I just use the wand and put it all over the lash. And then we come over here. Just let it dry. This one dries a lot, very quickly. And just put it on her eye. And then by holding her brow bone, ask her to open her eyes to make sure that they don't stick, but you also don't want the glue from her lash line to hit her crease. So now you'll ask her just to look down or close your eyes to let that glue dry while we get the other lash. And then we take these and we throw it in our recycling box, because we're not sure if they're recyclable or not, but we can try to be a little green. All right, I'm just going to come over here and measure. All right, and this side we'll also take off a hunk, but we'll take off a little more because historically we sleep on one side. So one side gets a little bit more mashed than the other. And it's not noticeable to the naked eye, only when you go to put lashes on. All right. Here comes the other lash. And when your bride has her eyes closed, you want to let her know when you're approaching, because you don't want to all of a sudden be here and they jump, especially if you have like eyeliner brush in your hand. Okay, open. Good. Okay, look down and keep them closed. So at this point, when her lashes are drying, I'll take my contour palette, pardon the noise, and go over and just kind of sculpt her face a little bit. And contour good contour shouldn't be noticed. So you just want to do something light, unless we're going for full glam, but we're not. We're doing natural. Because Ashley has got just over a month left of her pregnancy. She probably will appreciate this a little bit more than everybody else, because I've never had a baby, but I know people who have. And this isn't her first either, so she's been through this before. But a little face slimming down is always welcome. Pregnant or not, you know, we all love it. Great. So we created a little bone structure, and now we will get our blush, and we used Ben Nye's Blushing Bride for our blushing bride. Smile. Very pretty. And see, there's no clowns in makeup artistry, at least in wedding makeup, unless we're joining the circus and we're doing the clown wedding. Okay, and then now that her glue is dry, I'll come over here and do a line over the glue, because the glue is shiny, so we want to make sure it doesn't look like she's wearing false lashes. Okay, open your eyes. Beautiful. Okay, and here's where I kind of smudged. But if you do smudge with eyeliner, don't go attack right away. Just let it dry. Sorry, honey. And it just comes right off like that. A little right there too. All right, we're almost there. And here, as I take a flat brush, this one is Makeup Forever, number 300. And I ask you to open your eyes, look up a little bit, wiggle your toes. I just do a very light line under here. Nothing too dramatic. And then I take a flat brush and I just kind of smooth it out. Especially for the girls who don't want a lot of eyeliner because they're afraid it's going to run, because they're going to cry or be teary. Well, unless you're me, I didn't shed a tear. Open your eyes. And I'm doing a little bit of this MAC yogurt right on the inner corner of her eye, so it's not plain and it looks like she's complete for a soft, natural eye. So now we're gonna put a lip on her and be back. Okay, now we're going to do a lip, and Ashley wore both Goddess and Pink Champagne Lipsense. So what I'm going to do is 2 coats of Goddess and then 1 coat of Pink Champagne. Did I say those right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And Goddess is a pretty pink, but it's matte, and Pink Champagne is a pretty pink, just lighter, and has a frost. So it kind of brings this darker pink up to a little frost, and looks really pretty. It was a nice combination. And I use these little cups to transfer it in because I'm not going to take this wand, put it on her lips, and then take it and put it on somebody else's lips. That's just gross. All right. Ready, Freddie?
Ready.
Okay. And then since the wedding, Ashley has her own Lipsense, so she's hopefully used to the tingling. Mm-hmm. She has pink champagne. Okay, there is one coat. And then here comes the second. There's the second coat, and now the third one will be the pink champagne. We're getting there. When you have your own, it's a little bit quicker. But when you have to put it on somebody, it takes a little longer. All right. And then you seal it with the gloss. See, that pink is not even coming off on this gloss wand. Okay, rub them together. Is that good? Does it feel sticky still?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay. Lipsense. Sometimes some people need more gloss than others. I'm one of the others. Or I'm one of the need more gloss myself. You don't want to forget to get the inner lip and the corners like that. So that's usually what feels sticky, is the water lines.
Good.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So that is how we do a natural bride look and simple, clean makeup. And thanks for watching.